Hey everyone, Dale Moreau here once again. Today I want to talk to you about buyer resistance, how to break buyer resistance prior to the opportunity meeting. Now, one of the things that most people don't get is network marketing is all about sales. Now, many of you don't like that word, but I have news for you. Without sales, you will not make any money. And sales are pretty simple. Buyers resist salespeople, though. But buyer resistance begins actually the second that you invite the prospect to your network marketing opportunity or product meeting. Less than stellar network marketer reps give buyers plenty of reasons why they refuse to join or buy. They have either long, boring voicemail messages, they're poorly conducted, awkward calls, they are so self absorbed into their network marketing that they forget about the buyer, or they're so self focused on their presentation that brags on the network marketer and the company that it doesn't focus on the needs of the buyer and therefore the buyer resists them. So how do we actually prevent this buyer acid reflux to network marketers? Well, let me give you an example. It's Thursday night. You and your guest arrive for a presentation of the business and product opportunity. You and your guest are 15 minutes early. Your prospects see banners and products sitting around the room. So what do you think happens? Physically, they are there. Mentally, they are somewhere else. Ever wondered what actually goes through a prospect's mind prior to the meeting after they see something like banners and they see the product sitting there? Negative thoughts, buyer resistance, thoughts of protecting their wallet with one hand and grabbing their car keys with the other. They're actually thinking, what have I gotten myself into? I better hold on to my wallet. I see selling involved. What kind of stalling objections can I use? Really? Another pyramid scam? Where is the escape route? I feel tricked into this meeting. I better pull out my list of no objections. Well, what would it take to instill the attitude that the prospect is glad and more than happy to listen to the presentation? A very simple form is all you need to break buyer resistance. Now, prospects who don't internalize what the benefits of your opportunity or products can do for them won't externalize with positive action. Let me give you an example. Jim and Roberta are new prospects attending an opportunity meeting for the first time. Now, they are your prospects, let's say, and negative thoughts are running through their head. And the speaker gets up and says, "Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming. Tonight is the time to talk about freedom. Freedom from crushing debt and freedom of time and doing what you want when you want to do it. So let me tell you about the XYZ company. It was started 12 years ago by XYZ founder, and it goes on and on and on." Well, what do you think Jim and Roberta hear? They don't hear a thing about freedom from debt and freedom of time. What they have is negative thoughts running through their heads, and it muddles their hearing. They may hear about the name of the company, but the benefits do not sink in. No internalization of what the company can do for Jim and Roberta equals no sales and no new reps for you. Well, creating a simple 3-question form is how to break through the mental barriers of joining or buying by prospects. It gets them contemplating and internalizing freedom of time and money before the meetings. Now, the 15 minutes prior to the meeting, what I suggest you do is hand out a multiple choice form to your guests with a pen and paper and 3 simple questions on it, and getting them wanting freedom of time and finances. And these probing questions for sales work well. And why do they work? Because they actually get the prospect internalizing what the meeting is going to affirm. Now, let me give you these three questions. When would you like to retire? In 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, or 10 years? Great. What's your plan to achieve this goal? Number two, how much money do you need monthly to retire comfortably? $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, or $5,000 or more? Great. What's your plan to receive this monthly income? Number three, how much money do you need to invest at a 6% return to receive your desired monthly income? Now, what you want to do is this. You want them to begin to think and internalize questions which probe the mind of the prospect and get them thinking and internalizing, create an open mind, a right attitude, and an eager anticipation of the meeting. Now, if you like this video and you got something out of it, I have 90 more tips and tricks for you on how to do network marketing. Tap the link above or below this video, and I'll see you on the other side of success. Oh, and don't forget, leave a comment for me on Facebook at the end of the link. I'll see you then.